So far I got up to page 8, and we ended on the end of the points to ponder, which was a task to ask your grandparents to talk to them and listen to their stories, question, and to sharing one story that they found very meaningful. So that was the last one, and we're going to do a prayer before we move on. So prayer is, if you understand what prayer is, it's setting a sincere intention in a direction. It's not asking for help in the same way that, oh, please help me, help me, help me, help me, I'm really helpless. No, it is setting an intention, and then it becomes in line with the Buddhist Dharma. The opening prayer. May the wisdom of the all-compassionate one so shine within our hearts and minds this day, that we may be enlightened in our acts, thoughts, and deeds. So shall we learn to be true, good, and happy, and attain the spiritual peace. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya. This word Namo means highest respects. Buddhaya is enlightenment, discoverer of enlightenment, or even rediscoverer. There have been previous Buddhas, just to let you know. So it actually means homage is the word, but most people don't know what that means. But it means paying the high respects, like bowing to that person who rediscovered the path to nirvana, which is the highest peace. So we're on page 9. So the summative test of what we've been looking at. So we want to identify the person or the concept that is being described by the following items and write your answer on the space before the number. 1, this refers to the basic unit of a society. 2, this refers to a group of people connected via associations. Should have an of in there. 3, this refers to the building blocks of a society. So the number 1 was the basic unit of society, and 3 refers to the building blocks of a society, as it were. 4, this refers to the Latin term which means family or household. 5, this refers to acts that nurture relationships. 6, this refers to irreplaceable treasures in the family. 7, this refers to how families should respond to various problems and challenges. 8, this refers to the key for a group of people to achieve a common goal despite varied interests and personalities. 9, this refers to what parents desire for their children to become in the future. 10, this refers to the simple responsibilities assigned to children at home. There we are. So answer and submit. Let's move on. So we're over the page to page 10, starting with acts of love. Just like any relationship, your love for your family should be constantly nurtured. In your own little way, you can show concrete acts of love and care to your parents and family members. Concrete means actually like material, really doing something, really acting, not just thinking about it and feeling it. You're actually doing something. That means concrete acts. In doing so, you will not only have a happier and more loving family, but your family serve as an inspiration to other families as well. Think of 5 small ways which you can do today to express your love and solidarity to your family, and please share on the following 5 lines. Okay, you can pause and do that. Answer and submit. The family is considered as the principal cell, or actually just to clarify, You don't have to do them on the lines. You can just write them directly into a text message, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lines is just to help you if you are going to use that. That is also one way to do it. But even if you add text to this, you should also write out a text message. So I'd rather it was a bit. It didn't spend too much. You didn't spend too much time doing things twice unnecessarily. Moving on. This is part C in the middle of the page. The family. The family is considered as the principal cell or building block of a society. It is in the family that we first experience love, mutual help, forgiveness, and selfless giving. Spelling mistake there. Identify and commit to doing 3 acts that will demonstrate mutual help and another 3 acts that will show selfless giving within your family. Particularly nice, this idea of the cell. So that's the same when you look down into a body, isn't it? You see cells. So a human physical body is made up of cells. So then you can conceive of the whole, like of a city or an island or a nation, or even more, the whole region as one body in a sense. And you can see that, aggressive families that are being very destructive, they're almost like a cancer in a body. But in the family we first experience love, mutual help, forgiveness, and selfless giving. So those mutual help 3 examples, selfless giving 3 examples. That's to answer and submit. So the situational analysis is the next one. They use the term situational analysis and case study. They're interchangeable. Students, please do the case study on page 10, which will follow on the next slides. And then I would like some volunteers to share their answers. So there'll be a green box at the end. Situation 1. Your younger brother always forgets to do his chores at home. When you remind him about it, he will just tell you that he will do them at a later time and proceeds to go out and play or turn on the TV to watch his favorite shows. Unfortunately, he fails to fulfill his promise, and when you remind him again, he tells you that you are nagging him. How can you help your brother rediscover the importance of helping the family? So answer and submit. And you can use this as your basis. Possible solution 1, that should be. Possible solution 2, and the best solution, so 3 chunks. How can you model responsible behavior to your siblings? Excuse me. Situation 2. Your older sister is very strict and you sometimes feel that she seems to watch your every move. She monitors your study and TV time and even checks on who you are hanging out with during your weekends. One evening, you went to a friend's birthday party and enjoyed yourself so much you forgot about your curfew. When you arrived home, your sister was still awake and was very mad at you. It means angry at you. She told you that your parents have been very worried because you are not answering their calls on your mobile phone. You check your phone and sure enough there were 15 missed calls, all from your sister's phone. Unfortunately, your phone was in silent mode. Your sister also told you that you are irresponsible and selfish. How will you address this situation so as to keep a harmonious relationship within the family? So she says that it was the parents who were calling, but it was from her phone, but it might have been their parents using her phone. So I think the idea is there she was acting like a parent to you. So answer and submit that question at the end. And then another additional question: how can you ensure smooth interpersonal relations among family members? Answer and submit. So we're moving on to page 12, over the page now. And this will be it's the final page of lesson 1 in the book. Students, reviewing the case study situational analysis on page 10, I would like some volunteers to share their answers with us. Okay? So you can do that on a PM and make it clear that you are happy that for those answers to be shared. Or make it clear if you're not happy for it to be shared, because everyone's sharing their answers to me. So if there's a really good answer, I'll tend to just share it. So if you don't want it shared, especially if it's got some private information, please say so. So about case 1, we all have responsibilities in our family. And when we fulfill them cheerfully, we show our love and concern to every member. Situation 1, your younger brother always told about his chores at home, that one. So that's the lesson of it in a way. Situation 2, the one your older sister is very strict and watches your every move. Case 2, we must strive for peace and harmony in our family. Hence, when we make a mistake, we must apologize to the people concerned and try our best not to repeat the same mistake again. So now we're really now truly on page 12. Scaffolding for the performance task. So reflect upon the love, selfless giving and mutual respect within your family. Now you have a task. This is at the top of page 12. Your task is to create a meaningful symbol to represent the importance of the family. And then write a short message under your symbol to encourage adolescents to nurture their family relationships. All right? Create a meaningful symbol to represent the importance of the family. And write a short message under your symbol to encourage adolescents to nurture their family relationships. Okay, and they will be graded, the meaningful symbol and the short message, according to this rubric. So we got the criteria. There are 3. That is what the symbol itself. Secondly, the unity. How well does the symbol and the message really go together? And thirdly, the purpose. Yeah, does it achieve like what we're trying to do here? So for 3 points, the symbol has a high quality. It's very appealing, and it's skillfully done. For 3 points, the symbol and the message are really highly cohesive. They stick together well, and they are highlighting each other, supporting each other. And for 3 points, the purpose, the output achieves the task's objectives successfully and convincingly. For 2 points, well, the symbol has an acceptable quality. It is appealing and somewhat skillfully done. For 2 points about the unity, the symbol and the message are consistent and support each other. And for 2 points, the purpose, the output achieves the task's objectives acceptably. For 1 point, the symbol has a low quality. It's not appealing and unskillfully done. For 1 point about unity, well, the symbol and the message are kind of unrelated. It's difficult to see what they've got to do with each other. And for 1 point, the purpose, the output does not achieve the task's objectives. Okay, got that? That's how that performance task is going to be rated. 3, 2, or 1. All right, let's move on to the summary and the end of the lesson. Bravo. The family is of prime significance in that it is considered as the basic unit of a society. Next, it is from our family that we can find support in times of difficulties, and it is through the family that we get the needed resources so that we can be healthy, educated, and inspired to pursue our dreams. Next, Filipinos enjoy close family ties. They value marriage and believe that children are irreplaceable treasures that should be loved. And next, while the family is the basic unit of society from which we can receive tremendous benefits, it can also be the source of many challenges, struggles, and heartaches. It is during these trying times that your family actually needs you the most. Next, a problem in the family is the perfect opportunity for its members to be more loving and to work as a team. And next, as a child and a member of the family, you must fulfill your responsibilities towards your parents and to the other members of the family. All right, so that's just 1 point there, not 2 with a pink dot. And then a great quote from the Archbishop Desmond Tutu from South Africa, somewhere in South Africa. You don't choose your family. They are God's gift to you, as you are to them. There we are. So my comment in on that last bit, which is he's a Christian archbishop, so I would like to say that in Buddhism, a family is not seen as a gift from God. It is seen as your karmic inheritance. If you've done well, done goodness in the past, you get a family suitable to those good things. And if you did bad in the past, you get a family accordingly difficult. That's more or less the summary of the Buddhist take on it. But both Buddhism and Christianity can be harmonized. Okay. We did it. We survived to the end of lesson 1, dear students. So have a beautiful day. I'm going to sign off with the closing prayer. Reverently do we pray to thee, the Holy and Perfect One. We earnestly resolve to understand thy teaching and to daily tread thy path. So shall, like thee, we may attain the peace of Nirvana. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya. Some of you might be asking yourself, what's nirvana? Vana means to be burning, like chaos and destruction. And nir means no. So no burning and destruction, no chaos, peaceful order. We want to attain the peace of peaceful order. Nirvana is achieved in meditation as a moment of clarity, and then that clarity can affect the whole of a person's life. Let's go. Take care. Looking forward to our next lesson 2, the role of the family, on page 13. But for now, let's sign off. Take care. Have a great day.